Alright, the blunt is lit already, and we're about to start. Who the hell are you with Dustin Cernock, episode 2. Welcome back if you listened to the first episode, or if you know me from the Geekers ones. It was a really good time doing the first one, and if you got to listen to it, it was with John Pankey. And, it was a real journey through that podcast, because I got to find out a lot of stuff that I wanted to about Pankey, find out a lot of stuff I wanted to know about me, and thanks to that, me and him have a better relationship than we did the day before that podcast, and we're just going to continue that. And it's awesome having someone that, you thought you two hated each other for years and years, and then now you're going to texting almost every day about just random things. It's been a real fun time. Today's episode is going to be brought to you by the Pine Box Collective, 510 Big Spring Street, Midland, Texas. Go check that out if you live in the area, if you're in Texas or whatever. If you just want to check out what kind of shows they get, they're on they're on Facebook and whatnot. You can find them on there. And I would say if you're into hardcore shows, punk shows, pop punk, there's even been country shows. You just got to look for what they have. Any type of music, or if you're just into a DIY aspect, get into it. I've had a bit of a week now. I started this thing. I've been about a year clean of Monster Energy drinks, and since working, I started drinking them again. And now it's gone back to the addiction. An addiction of flavor and an addiction of the need for energy. Because at first it was just like, oh, I'll try one. And I forget that it's my favorite fucking flavor in the world. So I start, drinking real slow, and then I keep on going, and then I'm sitting there chugging 3 by the next hour. And it's fucking terrible. And I did that the other day. And I drank 2 of the Monster Imports, which are the bigger sizes with more energy, and I have never felt the equivalent of cocaine so bad. It was terrible, to where I'm sitting there grabbing 3 of these things called Purple Stuff, which is like a relaxing thing, and I drink 3 of those, and all it does is, it makes me go to sleep and I piss the bed. I fucking piss my fucking bed. It's fucking terrible, and it's all Monster's fault. I'm fucking sitting there, needed a little bit of energy, and they have to make something with such a good flavor that I want to drink multiple of them. And so I pissed my bed.
Corrupt system.
It is. He wasn't supposed to talk.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Because helps me transition a bit. So with the Panky episode, he was a very religious person, and he was a person who kind of walked away from the Pine Box, and it's, like he said on there, he's coming back and stuff, and it wasn't because of the reasons I thought, which was awesome. But now we're going to take it a bit different. My guest today is someone who is diehard into the hardcore scene, diehard into the Pine Box, diehard into DIY venues, and he's not a religious man, and he doesn't need that religion, or whatever, to keep him doing what he wants. Not that Panky needs it either, but it helps him in his life. And, with that, I'm going to introduce my guest today, one of my best friends, Philip Graham.
Howdy, how's it going?
It's going alright. So, Philip, who the hell are you?
Well, I was born on February 12th, 1992.
Uh-huh.
Abilene, Texas.
You were born in Abilene?
Abilene, Texas, man. West Texas prodigal son. That's a lie. I'm not.
Oh.
Well, yeah, man. I work, listen to country music and hardcore, and I just hang out, smoke some weed, drink some 40s. That's about my life.
That is about your life. There was a while that, whenever we first met, it wasn't a part of your life. And it was kind of a part of mine, too. And, was I the one who brought you into it? Or no? I don't think I was. But I know that I was doing it a lot.
I smoked weed in high school for a little bit,
mm-hmm.
and then
before we hung out.
Yeah, and then I went through this whole church phase and all that shit, and I got out of high school, and I just thought, man, I just want to smoke some weed, man, and so smoked some weed, and then a few months after I graduated, I started drinking, and that's about when it happened. A couple months after I graduated, probably everything.
Oh, nice. Drinking. You weren't a drinker at all that I know of. And then out of nowhere, it's like, I didn't see you for a week. I come back and everyone's talking about how awesome drunk Philip is. And I see you and you're just slamming beers like you're a grown fucking man.
Well, not at first. They were Smirnoffs at first. I had to get past my bitchness.
Oh, lordy. That's amazing.
But, I mean, a couple months into it, yeah, they were beers. And, yeah, I mean, I've always been a good beer drinker.
Mm-hmm.
Too good, sometimes.
Oh, just the best. I mean, if I'm gonna have a drinking game tournament, you're gonna be on my team probably.
Man,
and I'm the weakest link. No matter what, no matter who I put on the team.
Well, I would, I'd be right there. I'd be down.
All right, so you just got done being in a band called Callus, which I was a part of for a bit and stuff, and then y'all had y'all's last show, and that was one of the funnest nights of my life.
Most definitely here.
Even if I took out the part of me getting to play that last song, it still would have been one of the funnest nights of my life. What did Callus mean to you?
Man, Callus was like, that was my whole life for like closer to 2 years. It kept me going, and there's those are just, it was all just during Callus was just good. It was going on during a bad time in my life. Is what I'm trying to say. So to have that there was like, I don't ever want to say but that's basically what it was. It was
more of an outlet.
It was an outlet, yeah. But it was the one thing that kept me going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, it gave me ambition to just do stuff.
You wanted to work and spend your money on Callus.
Yeah, best I could. I mean, obviously it wasn't that great because we never had shirts or anything. Because we just.
But I mean, we played like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I tried to get us to play everywhere we could, and we did what we could. And shout out to Laredo, all those dudes. Loved playing there. I mean, like, made some good friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I wouldn't trade it for the world, no matter how everything happened or anything like that. So,
what is your opinion on mosh calls? Wait, no. What is your opinion on hardcore bands doing mosh calls?
My opinion is sometimes you're just in the moment, man.
Okay. What is your opinion on metal bands doing mosh calls?
Oh, those are fucking sick.
What is your opinion on pop punk bands doing mosh calls?
That shit can just suck the D right there, dude.
Do you not like pop punk?
Not a big fan. Love moving forward.
Okay, see, yeah, you introduced me to one of my favorite bands, Motion City Soundtrack, and
pop band.
You consider them a pop band? I don't want to say they're a pop punk band. I never do, but they could easily be lumped in the category.
They could easily, but they're more of like an alternative pop band. Like,
yeah, especially with their later shit.
Yeah, and it's sad as fuck. And that keyboard, dog.
You like the keyboard?
In Motion City Soundtrack?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And sometimes it brings some of the best parts. And, what do you think of pop punk bands? Like, seriously, like other than Moving Forward and stuff? Because that is a good band. Mm-hmm. And there are, like, Saves the Day, their first stuff,
For sure, yeah.
That's all good. And
I love older pop punk. Like, Newfound Glory is, like, one of my favorite bands. And then, like, Saves the Day, and, like, I mean, even, like, all the way back to fucking, I don't know. Just, like, there's been good pop punk bands.
Yeah.
But today, I just kind of feel like, you remember how, like, those scene bands were back in the day? I feel like those are the pop punk bands nowadays.
Yeah.
They're just too... They're just, like, I was going to say, this doesn't sound dumb as fuck to say, but it's like they're too stoked.
Yeah.
And they're just, like... They think their band's the greatest in the world. They fucking... Mm-hmm. We're going to go record here now. Fuck, man. Like, that guy's ripping you off, dog. Like,
yeah. See, and, like, that's how it used to be for, like, the scene metalcore and deathcore bands, And now a lot of those bands, those guys are, like the ones who stuck around or whatever, like, you can see a realness to them. They're like, no, we were never about that. And those are the ones that are still doing that and, like, kids are still listening to. Mm-hmm. And adults and stuff. But, with the pop punk bands now, it's like they all have this weird ego. And I don't even care if these guys hear this or not, because I fucking hate them. Handguns. They're always posting these weird fucking statuses, and I find it funny that I post a status regarding them,
and the first person to like it is their singer. And I know what he was saying. He's like, yeah, I agree with this dude. Pop punk bands shouldn't be like that. And it's like, fuck you. You just did it.
Oh, no.
I have a problem with it. I'm trying to do this thing where I'm not hating on bands as much, especially because I need to get to know them as people. But I know Handguns as people, so fuck them.
Dude. Man, like, it's just changed. Everybody's just... I remember when I started, like, playing in bands, all I fucking want to do is just play music, man.
Mm-hmm.
And these motherfuckers these days, they just want to go out there and they want to get rich quick. They want to be on the road. Like, a weekend to be in a fucking band. It's not like that. You gotta you gotta work. And if personally I don't have very much respect for bands that don't put in work. And they're just tossed into the fucking ring. And, like, as, like, fucking... everybody just likes them because they got, like, some hype factor. I fucking hate that shit. I mean, it's cool, but then at the same time, it's just like, man, like, these bands have been busting their fucking asses for years, and they can't even get a bone thrown their way. And then, like, all of a sudden, one band puts out, like, a 5-song demo, and it's just like, oh, that's the best fucking band in hardcore now, or pop punk, or, like, whatever you may call it, you know?
You know, that shit should be reserved for, the hit industry, you know, like the billboards.
Yeah.
That's where you should try and do that shit. The underground scene?
Fuck no.
No, we're supposed to all be friends, and we're all supposed to play different types of music. But, you know, and a lot of it has been some of us, you know, we've been assholes, we haven't given people chances, but a lot of them, too, will not give us a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a hard situation whenever we have this thing that we're trying to do, you know, in Midland, and then we all want to be friends, and we have bands who don't even want to play there.
Yep. I don't know.
But, I mean, you have no problem with bands that you don't like playing there.
Nah, fuck no, man. Like, it's about... You gotta have a full bill, you know? You can't just have, like, 3 bands playing every night because you don't want to put certain... Insert metalcore band here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you just have to put them on a show so you can get more people from their side of the spectrum to come out. And you just gotta kind of put aside your dumbass pride and just accept it.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. There's, you know, there's a thing that's real relevant in hardcore that I've seen a lot, and it's a lot of people, you know, always hating their parents and stuff, and that's the one that I've always had to, you know, that's the one that I listen to and I connect with and stuff. But then I heard lyrics from you, and it was about apologies, you know, for your parents and stuff. And do you think that if before we get into that fully, do you think if your father was still here, you would be writing those apology songs?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah, I'd say.
All right. Well, what was your father to you?
He's fucking... He was the man. He was my hero. He gave me a good life, you know. We had some problems and stuff. Every family does.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He was what I was always striving to be. So he was that guy.
Yeah. That's really awesome, man. And do you feel like it's helped make you a better person at the same time, even though it's such a horrible tragedy?
Yeah,
Like, have you found some good out of it?
It's taken some time, but I mean, at the point I'm at right now, I think I'm the best I've ever been.
Really?
And I always think that, but like now, I'm like, this is it. Like, it's just kind of like it's coming up on 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, I mean, I'm never gonna forget the dude. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna tell my kids about him, tell my grandkids about him, all that shit. But yeah, I mean, where I'm at now is like better. So I'm pretty content, you know.
Awesome. If there's someone who is listening to this right now whose mother or father, brother, or something just died, and you know they're kind of in a rut, do you have anything that you could say to them?
Keep your fucking head up, man. Don't let shit get you down. Don't let your thoughts get the best of you. Don't turn to a vice. Don't just whatever made good at that time. Just do that. Doesn't matter if it's religion. Doesn't matter if it's fucking smoking weed. Doesn't matter if it's bowling on the Wii. Like, do that shit. Because, I mean, that's the only way you're going to, A, keep your mind off of it. But also, while it's on your mind, it'll help you through it easier. Because you'll be doing something you enjoy. You know?
That's really awesome. See, I had to have you on here because, you know, you are a person who has a way with their words. You know, like, you could actually truly help people. One thing that I wish that you would have done more in Callus is be that vocalist who gave speeches. Like, you did every now and then, and, you know, they always hit people. And I wish that it was more because I feel like you could truly help people in the world.
That means the world.
Oh, dude. What I told people whenever they asked me, like, you know, after all the bullshit that we don't really need to talk about, but me leaving Callus, you know, after the final decision, like, I remember I was with David from Laredo, or from Corpus in Laredo, and we were sitting in the back of his truck, and he was asking me, and Phil was right there, and I just told him, I was like, well, you know, it's like, I could sit here and I could play in this badass band, you know, or I could sit here and watch my favorite band play all the time, and it's my best friends, and then my best friend is taking my spot, you know. It was just like an honor in the end. And it was the biggest honor getting to play the last song with y'all, and I thank y'all for that. That was fun.
Yeah, that was fucking sick. I never wanted to sing that song again.
Yeah.
It was a fucking blast.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was definitely one of the most violent shows I've ever been to.
Yeah, dude. I mean, speaking of mosh calls earlier, I'm pretty sure at one point I was really, really amped on the core. Bruh. And I might have said murder.
Fucking shit. Oh my
I think
God.
I just yelled out murder, like in a weird, like, what Charles Manson says murder, but loud.
Murder! Well, there was that one time that you were like, fucking Warzone!
Yeah, I said fucking Warzone.
What do you think of violence and hardcore?
Well,
Let me tell you first, I'm against it in a certain way.
I'm gonna get there. I know what you mean. Violence and hardcore. You go to a show. You want to fucking mosh with your friends.
Yeah.
That's cool. You're gonna catch some licks from your friends. That's okay. Or if you're in the mosh pit. But if you're going on the sides and you're just decking people, I mean, like, that's like, I don't know, stupid. Like, it's dumb. Like, why are you gonna do that? You're fucking somebody up who doesn't even want to be. But I mean, like, see, like, this also goes two ways. Because, like, if that person, like, that you, like, they were standing right there where you hit, if they were already moshing and you did that, I don't know. I don't really feel like that's.
Here's what I feel like. If you were at a hardcore show and, you know, I would never, like, I look at people and there's, like, people that I'm like, okay, he's never been to a show. I'm not going to run up and hit him.
Yeah, that shit's dumb. That's just dumb.
But, like, say, like, it's, okay, say it's a group of you and then, like, 5 other of our friends. I'll run up and jump on y'all because y'all are about it. You know, you do that to the people who are about it. They know that, like, if someone comes up and back checks me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
But if someone comes up and hits me in the face, then we have a problem. If it's an accidental swipe, no problem.
But if it's an intentional, like, I'm looking you in the eyes, bitch, and smacks you to the moon. Hell yeah, dude, that's fucked up.
And, you know, I like to think of, if you've been in hardcore for a while, like we have, you need to be, it's a stupid way to put it, but like a pit defender. Like, if there's someone there, you need to get, doing that shit, you need to get them out.
Yeah.
And that's whenever I think violence does need to come in, because if there's someone causing violence, especially like a younger person or a woman, you go in there and you fucking pit on them. You fucking take care of it. Yeah. Whatever you have to do. You throw them, whatever. Like, you know, people gave Abel a lot of shit that one time because he kicked that dude in the face.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope, though.
I saw the whole thing. That dude was coming after me and Abel the whole time. And just hitting us and, you know, just being stupid.
And then Worm punked his bitch ass in the parking
lot.
Oh
my God. I can't wait to have Worm on because we're going to have to talk about that.
With the fucking door.
Oh
What's your code?
What's your code? Oh, I'm going to lock your shit up. I'm going to lock your shit up. My boy Abel done clapped you up. Clap? Yeah, clapped up. Oh, man. You got the tour with those guys. With the Black Lantern guys.
Dude, that was like the most fucking tragic week ever, dude. Like, no, because when the Moving Forward van burned down, that was a pretty bummer of a fucking week. But, like, that tour was just fucking doomed, man.
No, what it is me and you are doomed.
Why's that? You didn't go.
No, but, like, we've always been in situations where, like, if we're going somewhere with someone, we can be separate. We can be
it's like our periods are on the 6 cycle.
Yeah, dude. Houston.
Fuck that.
Going
dude.
to Houston. We broke down watching Katy Perry porn.
Katy Perry, man. She's getting fucked by Elmo.
Yeah. And I do believe that was happening during the Black Lantern problem, right?
See?
Maybe
Yes.
it's that.
What?
Maybe it's Katy Perry.
Nah, it's not Katy Perry. Nah, man, it didn't even look like Katy Perry. Now I think back on it.
Oh,
Katy Perry has big old titties.
Yeah. And I'm sure she doesn't have a bush.
Oh, hell no. You know she don't.
No.
But she would never fuck Elmo.
Oh, she would.
Nah,
She fucked Russell Brand.
Hey.
He's the Elmo of people.
Well, man. No lie there. But I remember... But I remember on that Black Lantern tour, like, we fucking played a show in Lubbock. The van was fucking... We was breaking down on the way into the parking lot, so, like, I'm kind of thinking, oh, shit, this is going to be a long 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks, however long it's going to go, I don't know. And I knew we were doomed. But then we went to Austin, saw Polar Bear Club and Balance Composure. Balance Composure, you're so fucking boring.
Oh my god, yes.
Get out of my life. And then we went to San Antonio. San Antonio was pretty cool. Played on a roof loft. And then like hung out on a roof all day and ate some cool food, I think. Down at this weird Chinese diner. And then the next day was Fort Worth, and that was just the day of... Well, we were going towards Corpus because we got on a show in Corpus or something. And then we got a call about playing some show in Fort Worth with... I can't remember who we were going to play with, but I think it was Hardside. And so we drive back, headed towards Fort Worth, and that's when we've been driving all day and shit, and we finally get there, and like about to get into... We were in Weatherford. And all of a sudden, we all just smoked a nice little blunt. We're all kicked back in the van. The Avett Brothers were playing. And then they're just smash. And we're like, oh my god, we're about to flip. And then,
Speak up.
Oh my god, we're about to flip. And then, we just kind of like veer off like a blowout. That's all we thought we had. And as we're fucking sitting there on the side of the road finally, we see our tire just like rolling across the highway. That shit just bounced off. It just fell, dude.
Oh, Lord.
Then we were stuck in Dallas for like a week, and it was pretty cray. And then we were back home. And I worked at Texas Burger.
What, you went to some parties and whatnot?
Hell yeah. Some high school parties. A high school party.
What do you think of younger people in the hardcore and punk scene?
I think it's awesome that they're getting into hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, because always need more people. I mean, I like the aggressiveness they have towards it a lot, but sometimes it just seems like it's too forced.
Oh yeah,
because they're younger, and I mean, you get out of that. I feel like
we all did it.
I feel like everybody's like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure everybody forever involved with hardcore has always thought that, like, yo, kid, chill out just a little bit, you know, like we're all pretty excited too, but you know,
yeah,
simmer down.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really awesome that these kids come in, you know, and like they come in with an aggressive attitude at first, but then they eventually, you know, start hanging out with us, and I see it a lot in Lubbock now, you know, thanks to James Cordero, like. Thanks to him, you know, like he grabbed that kid Levi, he grabbed that kid Eli.
Fuck Levi!
Don't say that! Don't say that!
Nancy.
We can't make fun of Levi in the man cave.
Oh, sorry. Love you, Levi. Lots of love. Kisses from Florida.
Oh, but yeah, like he grabbed two younger kids and was just like, "Hey, let's start a band."
Fucking plug those motherfuckers right in.
Yeah, and like it brought those kids, you know, out of their shells really well, and it made other people be like, "Okay, yeah, we can do this." Like, you know, that band Murrieta, Jake's the youngest person in it.
No shit.
And all those guys are like I'm pretty sure they're in their 30s and whatnot. And I think that's one of the coolest things ever, seeing the older crowd mix in with the younger crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. That's real cool.
What do you think about different styles being blended into hardcore?
Such as what?
Anything. Thrash, melodic, metal.
Hip hop.
Yeah, I'm not about that.
I'm just messing with you, dude.
No, you love it.
Dude, I might a little bit. Got a little swing in my step sometimes.
That one band you love.
Cold World?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Cold World.
I like that song they did with the rapper.
Oh, Sean Price?
Yeah,
that's a good song.
Yeah, that song was awesome. I like Cold World.
Yeah, everybody
But
should.
they're just not, I don't know, I don't see the hype as much.
Oh, I got you. I like him, but I understand where you're coming from. What was the question?
That what do you think of like different styles being blended in of any sort? Are you against sub and for sub, or are you just for all of it?
Okay, I like obviously like crossover, the thrash and hardcore blend because like I mean that's majority of the hardcore I even listen to nowadays is just real fast thrashy and stuff like that, and so I mean that one's obviously my favorite.
Yeah,
I'd say, and then you got like. What else is there? Like melodic, and then what else would you say? Like
melodic, metal, like Hatebreed. You know, the kind of more metal to it.
Okay, yeah, like more metallic stuff.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Metallic hardcore, like that shit's. Oh man, that first Hatebreed LP.
Oh my god, yes.
That's a fucking awesome one. All Out War, fucking Indecision. Fucking dang. Buried Alive, Culture, those bands are fucking Stigmata. Man, man, there's so many good bands like that, and I love that genre. That's a good one right there too.
All right, well then let me call you out on this, and it's not like a call out like a fuck you, but it's like you posted the other day that you don't understand melodic hardcore bands now. Mm-hmm. And I know you like some of the older stuff, like Shah Halud and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think that melodic hardcore is now? Because I'm kind of confused on what it is now.
To me, it's like a real, like, fucking cheesy ass, like, we're gonna play these, like, real, like, pretty notes real quick, and then we're gonna yell about my fucking, how mad I am about something. Mm-hmm. That makes it a hardcore, I guess. When he's yelling about what he's mad about.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of see that, but I don't know, like, there's a lot of bands that, like, I feel like do it really well, like Defeater.
Yeah, I mean, Defeater's like, but they play like a different style. They still play like that, I don't know, that other, like that Bridge 9 style.
Yeah.
They still play that a little bit.
Like Have Hard and stuff.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know, like, they just, like, they have, like, the real, like, fast, like, those melodic hardcore bands and stuff. And then they'll have like a breakdown, like a real like chuggy breakdown, or like they won't have a breakdown because they're trying to be different now. Mm-hmm. I mean, like really, I kind of just feel like those are just like metalcore kids who kind of like listen to hardcore, melodic hardcore was like that. Because I mean, that's
I can see that.
I mean, like Shia LaBeouf's like they're big metalheads, but they also liked hardcore, and like they were really good. They kind of wrote the book of like how that style of how melodic hardcore is today. Mm-hmm. They kind of wrote how that, they kind of, to me, it's like that's what a lot of people got a lot of influence from Shai Hulud finally, and I mean, which is cool. But
yeah,
I don't know.
What are you trying to do with your life? Are you trying to lead life in a hardcore band, or are you trying to have a job, a career?
I mean,
other than hardcore, what is it?
I would love to like have hardcore be my life. I would love to be in a band playing shows every night in different cities and stuff like that, because that'd be fucking cool. But that obviously doesn't happen for everybody. So I mean, you can't just fucking sit. You can't just sit and wait forever, because like, I mean, you just waste your life on it. It's just like fucking just accept that one day like you're gonna have to fucking get a job. Just do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, or get a job, or like go to college, start a fucking career or something. Like get your shit in order. But I mean, I don't know. It's just whatever makes people happy. I guess like if they don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. But see, like I've been doing this thing. Like I love going to shows and stuff, and I still do. But I just don't care anymore.
Like, what do you not care about?
Anything. If they want me to help clean, I'll help clean.
Okay.
Are
you talking about the Pine Box in general?
I'm talking about venues in general. Like, anyone who has a DIY venue. Or has to be a part of that, in any way.
You're just feeling what?
I'm feeling like I just don't care anymore because it's a culture, and there's a lot of drama going on in the culture. Always. And at this point, like, I don't care. I don't like that I go to a place where we're all supposed to be different, but I get judged for having a comedic stand on everything. Like, I can't make a joke in a place where I'm supposed to be accepted for who I am and, not get shit for it. Not get fucking hated on for it. Not get judged.
Yeah.
And it's something that just makes me want to walk away. And also at the same time, like, I see a lot of hardcore bands and stuff and I'm just like there's the ones that still make me love it. But then I see a lot where I'm just like, I don't know if I care.
Yeah.
It's weird. And I might get over it, I might not, but I just don't care anymore. I've been listening to a lot of music, like I said, that makes me feel real and alive. I listen to a lot of the Riot Girl punk bands. Like, don't give me that face. Don't give me that fucking face.
I've never made that face before. I just lost on what you would go for it, Shawty.
You know who Carrie Brownstein is, right? Portlandia?
Oh, yeah, that girl.
Yeah, okay, so she was in a band called Excuse 17, who I love. And then she was in this band called Sleater Kinney, which has become my favorite band ever. But the way I first found out about her was my dad showed me this band called Wild Flag. And he was like, I know you're into, like, punk and stuff. And he's like, this is the kind of stuff that I think is punk. Like, not as in, like, fast music, just doing something different. And what Wild Flag is like a super group of all these girl bands. And Carrie Brownstein fronts it, and I was like, this is amazing. I started watching Portlandia, and I fell in love with her there. And then I just fucking listen to these bands, and they make me feel alive. Like, Sleater Kinney has some of the best riffs I think I've ever heard. And it's just two guitarist women, and they're both singing, and then a drummer girl. And it's so cool seeing that. I wish that I saw more of that in our scene, whereas we're not dating all these fucking girls, and then they're fucking causing shit or whatever, or we're causing shit, and we're making people leave. I wish these girls were like, we're going to stick around, we're going to start a fucking band, and we're going to say, fuck all these guys here. And I don't see that, and it makes me not care. I don't see people... I see people posting about shit and stuff, I don't see people fucking... going up to people and saying, hey, here's a show, come to this because you look like you would like to come to a show. I don't see people handing out flyers. Whenever I first got in, Chris Bartlett was printing a shit ton of flyers, and we were handing them out at Permian. I went up to Hastings and I set them all in that shit. That's what made me fall in love with it. And, I could do more, yeah, but I feel like it's a group effort too, and I'm not going to put in anything to print flyers until I see it be done. I'm not going to... I message kids all the time that I'm like, hey, you're in this band, you should come play here, and they're just like, oh, well, none of those guys talk to me, I don't know if I should go there, and it scares me, and that, it draws me away from it so much.
Well, with that just, to me, that's just kind of them, like, or we don't know who those kids are, like, they're just coming to a random show,
yeah.
We don't know they're in a band.
Yeah.
And we're not just going to be like, hey, Lucky, you're in a band. Are you in a band? Like, what band are you in? Like, oh, you're in this band? Like, I'm not going to know who that is.
Yeah.
Just a random kid at the show.
Well, see, like, I feel like we should all try and put more into talking to these random kids at shows.
Yeah,
like, if we see
should,
they have a band
definitely.
shirt, like, even they're not in a band, but, just have them keep coming. Like, I've met a lot of kids there that, like, I wouldn't hang out with a year or two ago. I'd be like, this kid fucking sucks. I'm not for that. But I look at them now, I'm just like, they're a person. We're not into the same things. And I'm going to see what we are into that can make us get along and keep them coming here.
That's how it should be.
But I don't know. I mean, and I'm not saying everyone's like it, And like I said, I've done it myself. We're all guilty of it. But I just don't see much of a change. And whenever a change happens, it lasts for maybe a week.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I made it awkward.
No, dude, that was just a rant. I was like, whoa, dude, I thought you were just going to, like...
Oh, dude, this is
I was asking you about your Riot Girl bands, and that's where you went with that. Whoa, that's really cool, though, dude.
Dude, no, I mean that's where I'm at now.
No, I feel you. I understand.
Like, I mean, the bands I listen to now is like I listen to that Sleater Kinney band. I listen to the Clash a lot. I listen to all these older bands that just like were doing things, you know, doing something so different. And whenever I listen to hardcore, I like the bands that are doing something different, you know, and also anything with a good message, like Dead End Path. Yeah. I'll love that band forever, even if their riffs started sucking. I'd be like, well, they still got that vocalist.
That's funny.
Are you I mean, you are a comedic person. Does comedy a big part in your life?
Like in a way.
I mean, you make a lot of jokes.
Yeah, I make some jokes.
And you don't want to be, you know...
Oh, I don't want to be... Because, I mean, god damn it. I see what you're saying, dude. Like, I've been, like... People always think this, like, about me for some fucking reason. They think I'm just an asshole. Because, like, I'll, like, be in a situation and, like, somebody will say something and I'll think it's funny. And, like, I'll fire back a joke that some people are offended by.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, like... It's not even that bad. Like...
Yeah.
It's just me being myself. Like, you want me to be fucking faking my life through to stand by a guy who, like, said something funny and just, like, oh, I'm not going to say anything because Joson's over there.
Yeah.
Like, you know, fuck that. No, man. Just, everybody should be able to speak their mind any way they want to regarding, like, I don't know. Because some shit is too far. I don't know. I shouldn't have said that then.
No, I think nothing's too far. The best quote I've ever heard is from the South Park creators. Either it's all okay or none of it's okay. You know, and Tanner Bowdenfield also holds one of the best quotes I've ever heard.
Svenmeister!
If it's for the sake of comedy, it's probably okay. You know, like...
Yeah.
If you just have a sense of humor, that's... And I understand that, you know, not everyone looks at it that way. But then just don't fucking listen to me. If you don't like Daniel Tosh because he made a rape joke, don't fucking listen to it. But at the same time, don't praise a fucking actor for playing a rapist and doing it convincingly.
Who is that?
Anyone.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, do not sit there and then make fun of a comedian. Because I'm thinking about maybe becoming a comedian, like a ranting comedian. That's what I like to do. I want to tell people stories and not really have a set. But, I mean, it'll be offensive at times.
Everything is at some point.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't want people to sit there and fucking judge me. Just don't fucking listen. But also, if you're going to sit there and be like, I don't like him, then do not fucking go watch American Psycho and praise Christian Bale for fucking biting a girl's vagina off and fucking destroying her limbs, you know? Do not praise that. Yeah, I mean, I'll praise it because it's amazing, and because movie. I will, you know, make a joke about that movie or something.
Yeah,
a hypothetical situation.
Yeah,
nothing
is
real. Yeah,
god damn it.
God.
Yeah, man. PC police, I guess, is what they're called.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding, dude. They got a badge.
I mean, I have a lot of friends. You know, I hate a lot of feminists, but I love them at the same time. I have some very good friends who are feminists, and they get it. One of the best articles I've ever read on feminism is from Stoya, a porn star, and she gets it. You know, like she says like something about you know, she's doing porn, and you know, like that is, you know, glorifying a man and whatever, but like that isn't feminism. But I am a feminist. Like I can do these things, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, there's radical stuff, and there's also, you know, radical hardcore people, radical punks. Radical religious. It all sucks.
It all gets twisted too far by somebody, at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, I got to have Panky on, and we got to talk about religion and stuff, and I just sat there and listened to him. We had different views, and he didn't change me, I didn't change him. And that's just how it goes, you know?
I would have loved to have been a part of that.
Oh, maybe sometime. He's going to come back for the 50th. Maybe we'll have you stop by for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude, like, I don't know. I can't sit here in this world and watch people just be so judgmental for something they don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into a lot of things. I'm not going to judge. I'm not into foot fetish. But if you want to get a foot job, get a foot job.
Get a fucking foot job. Stick that.
I'll probably make a joke about you.
Yeah.
I have a friend who had a foot fetish.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a foot fetish, and we made a lot of jokes about it. And in the end, I was like, "Mom, but that's cool. That's you
That's
do
dope.
you."
That's dope.
Yeah, that's cool. You like to come on feet, like respect.
Shit, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Get in between the lines.
yeah. Exactly. What are your inspirations? Not just music, like you can include your musical ones, but like just your inspirations in general.
In life?
Yeah.
Huh.
What makes you want to do the things you want to do?
Honestly, I want to like one day just look at my life and be like, I don't care if I'm rich or poor, as long as I'm happy. That's all I want to be. And as long as I can achieve that, that can keep me going wherever I need to go. Really, like right now, like I'm about to start school, I'm about to fucking get all that shit done, and like pretty excited on it. I guess. I guess like I'm just like I'm inspiring to be better. I don't know how to explain that into like what inspires me, but like.
Did you see anyone who did these things that made you be like, I could do it?
Yeah, I mean, like I always just thought that like it was cool. Honestly, it was cool seeing my sister like overcome everything she had and all that shit she went through. And she graduated this past December from Texas State. Like she fucking overcame a lot of shit, man. And she graduated, so I was like, man, if she can get through all that bullshit and fucking still do it, man, I can do that shit too. Like,
yeah.
I'm just only slowing myself down, making myself look like more of a fucking burnout or some shit, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I fucking. That's what got me thinking about it, man. So.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome that you are able to find inspiration in your siblings and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed off at a lot of my siblings right now.
You gonna tell me?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay. I didn't know. Usually I ask, but now I'm just
No,
like,
it's fine. I don't care.
Can the viewers here?
I don't give a fuck. They're gonna get to know me over. No, I want them to get to know me over the course. You know, that's the whole point. People will go back and listen to past episodes. Hopefully, then there will be the people who only listen for my guests. Whatever. Fuck you.
Losers, nigga. Whoa, dude, that's racial.
I can't say that. I'm black though. They can't see me. I'm black.
His name's Daddy McCoy.
No, apparently my sister and my oldest brother were having a conversation. You know, I'm not mad at my sister at all. I love her to death. I always will.
Which one?
Brittany, my real sister.
Oh yeah.
And but like they were all having a conversation, and they said she said something about like she's like, yeah, I never really bullied anyone or beat people. I beat Dustin up, but he was my little brother and stuff. And my brother said something that was like, we all beat him up. I think that's why he's so angry. And when Brittany told me that, like if he would have been there and he would have told me that, I'd have been like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like because it made me so mad. I was like, that is why. That is why I'm fucking angry. Y'all fucking crucified me. Y'all fucking hogtied me.
I'm trying to laugh at that.
No, it's fine. This will be part of the... If I go into stand-up, these will be stories I tell.
Okay,
one of my favorite ones is... Here's the downfall of my life. I played Yu-Gi-Oh cards a lot. I always went to the mall every Saturday and dueled my little heart out. And, I would make it pretty far. And then there was these guys who would come over and flip over the table.
It was probably me, man.
No, it wasn't you. You weren't living here yet. I'll tell you who it was. It was these guys that whenever I got on the swim team, were on the diving team. And then they would drown me, and they drew dicks on my shoes, they fucking whipped me with towels, and then...
Sorry.
No, it's fine. And then, a couple weeks... This is the downfall of my life.
Yeah, dude, that sucks, man.
And then a couple weeks later, these guys come in to my house, and they're hanging out with my sister. And then a couple months later, my sister's pregnant.
Oh.
My bully impregnated my sister.
Oh, that is why you're angry.
She didn't know, though. But to her, she didn't know. That's why, I don't hold anything against her. But, also my next bully, she dated him, too.
Who was that?
This guy. It's a whole other story that can't be talked about. But, he's a piece of shit. Oh, no, not seaweed. Nope. He wasn't my bully. She dated him though. Listen to his music. Plug and Seaweave.
Oh, hell's bells. Dude.
Yeah, man, I don't know, I'm really angry at my fucking siblings right now. It's like, yeah, y'all always get mad whenever, like, I get overly angry about something, and y'all, this whole time, kind of understand it.
Yeah.
Y'all understand that it's y'all's fucking fault, and y'all never talk to me about that? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I said, they crucified me, they hogtied me, they would fucking put their butts in my face, punch me in the face. I was like 4 or 5 years old, man. Before that, I was getting the shit beat out of me by some rednecks that my real dad kidnapped me. Yeah.
Damn it. Your life sucks.
I know!
Fuck that, dude.
See, none of my friends know these things either. Like,
Oh my shit.
maybe people will understand why I am the way I am now.
Oh man.
Like, my real dad
When
kidnapped
people ask me like, "What's wrong with Dustin?" I'm like, I'm gonna go off on that same breath. You write that down word for word, and I'm gonna say it to every motherfucker who asks me that shit. And I'm gonna tell him to kiss my black ass.
Oh my fuck yes.
Praise Lemmy.
Praise Lemmy. Oh god.
In other news,
Wait, yeah, that's something I want to talk about. You know, people always like look at us like we're hardcore guys, you know, and I've always never really considered me and you hardcore guys.
what do you mean?
I mean, if anything, you know, we're kind of like metalheads. Like, we love metal. Black Sabbath, fucking Motorhead.
Stoner doom metal,
Yeah.
and pentagram, and
Yeah, like, we love that kind of shit, and that's the shit that we usually listen to. I
yeah,
mean,
dude.
it's just we wouldn't mosh to that, you know? I mean, like, and we
I'd
don't
sit
get
there
that.
and bang the fuck out of my
Yeah.
head, though. Shout
Yeah.
out to my hair I cut the other day. I miss you, baby.
He's bald.
No
He's
say.
trying out for Lex Luthor.
Hey, I got call.
Does that what Lex Luthor sounds like to you?
I said I can call.
Oh, I know it's not what he sounds like. You remember? Have you never seen Superman Returns?
The newest one?
The last one before the Man of Steel, the one with Kevin Spacey, where he goes wrong.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, Kevin stupid.
Hey, fuck you! That's the only good part of that movie.
That was you gargling on my dick.
Oh,
Can I say that?
Yeah, dude. What? There's no censor. There's a parental advisory on the podcast. What are you doing? Why'd you create dead air? I thought you were gonna say something to it, and you just fucking just go towards it with your face.
Pop Punk's not dead.
What the fuck did you just say? I don't know if it picked
I said
it up.
Pop Punk's not dead.
Pop Punk's not dead.
Nah, fuck
Oh, God. But yeah, no, I mean, I consider us kind of like metalheads, really.
I have a Pantera back patch on my vest. That's how metal I am,
Yeah.
brother.
We both started wearing vests because we watched Sons of Anarchy.
Well, I had my vest the year before I ever started watching Sons of Anarchy.
Well, I had my vest too before that.
but then
got
I
my
started
better
wearing
one.
it again after I saw it. So I was like, dang, dude, I kind of look like Jax, man.
I went and got a
Just
better
kidding, I
one.
don't. Oh, you
Yeah.
don't have the fabric thingies, the fabric glue on there, or whatever you were doing?
No, I still have that. That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's the better one.
You just sew that shit, brother.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Don't talk about what you don't know.
Obama.
Whoa!
I'm just kidding. I love
Don't
that
talk
man.
politics.
I don't talk politics here.
Oh, we can. What year are you?
What year am I?
What are you?
Oh man, I'm a fucking weed. Legalize weed. Let the gays marriage. Let the gays marry. I'm just that's like only like seriously. I gotta think about politics. That's the only two things I care about. Does that make me a shitty person? No,
No.
because that's my interests.
You know what I want?
That's what I want to see happen.
All I want is more shitty shit to happen.
Oh, I want Barack Obama to have an afro like nobody's business. And I kind of wish the Planet of the Apes thing would happen. I wish the apes would take over. You know why?
Oh, dude, that's my favorite.
Oh, I love Planet of the Apes. You know why I wish they would take over?
Hmm.
Because I've always wanted a pet chimpanzee. and I could be a chimpanzee's pet if that doesn't happen in real life.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding, dude. That's fucking dumb.
No, I like that.
And I definitely want the ape head on Abraham Lincoln. Abraham.
That's the worst fucking movie.
Marky Mark, put it
Marky
on.
Mark's the worst fucking actor in the world.
What?
The bees. No. What's fucking happening? That's all he says is the bees. And
We're not talking about that happening, Dustin. We're talking about Planet of the Apes.
Oh, whenever he's like, no.
No, dude. Not
He
at all.
sits there and he looks at Abraham Lincoln, the shittiest fucking idea in the world that Tim Burton thought was amazing.
Well, Tim
he hasn't
Burton-
made a good. He hasn't made an amazing movie since Ed Wood. It was the last amazing movie he made,
Okay.
and he's just a fucking stupid piece of shit.
Alright. Nah, he sucks, dude.
Yeah, you have to agree with me. You're in my house.
Well, I'm technically in your shed.
This is the man cave.
The man cave.
Who's been whacking into my tool shed? Who's been whacking? I wish my dad would come out here and say that. My dad walked up on the Panky episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him on here sometime.
What do you say? Did he like it?
No, he was just like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh, I got you.
I haven't showed him any of these yet. I keep on thinking maybe he'll look them up on his free time, but I'm gonna have him on sometime because he's like, I think he has the one of the greatest musical opinions of anyone I've ever met.
Yeah,
like,
everything you always tell me about him. This is a good shit, man.
dude, like he loves Rage Against the Machine. We're a Mars Volta family. He loves Deftones. Like, it's been all like if it wasn't for him having this guy as a stepdad, I wouldn't be listening to any of the music I listen to.
Respect.
I would be some country hillbilly who learned kids.
Let me ask you a question.
Go for it.
When was your first show? What first show did you ever go to?
First show of any kind.
Any kind. When was the first time you considered yourself, like a kid that goes to shows? Like you went to a show, like your first show, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to this show, and I'm gonna go to this show, like every show you could go to.
That happened in the second show.
Okay.
Because the first show I went to was Guar.
Dope.
I fucking love Guar. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I did it at the time. My brother showed me them, and I went and I got in the mosh pit and whatever, and it was cool. And I was
So
like, yeah.
Guar was the first band you moshed to.
Yeah, but also
Sick.
at that show I saw another one of my favorite bands at the time, Black Dahlia Murder, and then I really liked Despise Icon at the time, so that was a fun thing. Yeah, but I didn't really kind of get it. Like I listened to Black Dahlia Murder because that's one of my favorite bands still.
Yeah.
And Guar I liked, but I was just like going to see Guar do this theater show that they do, I was going to see this play that they put on, which is brilliant. And then the second show I went to was Kitty.
Fuck yeah.
But that
I'm
was...
willing to call you Shredder.
That's a story for another time. But yeah, it was Kitty, Walls of Jericho, 36 Crazy Fist, and that was it. I think there might have been another one, but
Did you mosh your fucking balls off the Walls of Jericho?
oh yeah, dude, I went fucking ape shit because I like that was one of the first times I ever saw people, I guess, like hardcore dance or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck it, and I was like 14 or 15, and I was like, yeah, and I was just getting punched and shit, and I was like, well, Jericho rules.
Yeah.
But that got ruined for me whenever I went to a First Blood show and Hardcore Haley slammed my head into a wall, and I was like, fuck hardcore.
Oh man. Fuck
yeah,
First Blood. Nah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, like that show, like because that night, they would hand out those samplers.
From the Victory Records?
Yeah, and
From the damn Victory Records?
it had Hatebreed,
Dope.
Bury Your Dead,
Mm.
and Dead to Fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and Dead to Fall was on that show.
Oh.
Yeah, and I fell in love with those three bands and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna keep going to shows so I can keep getting these samplers, so I can keep getting
New shit to check out.
yeah, more knowledge in music and stuff. So I want to, because my brother, the middle brother of us, he was in the death metal scene,
Yeah.
and he was real knowledgeable in music. And I was like, my goal was to be more knowledgeable than him, and I kind of am now because he just stopped at Ghost. Like he found his band. Like
sometimes that's all you need, dude.
Well, it's like how I found that Sleater Kinney band. That's what Ghost did to him.
For real? Okay.
Yeah, because he's huge death metal guy. Loves new metal too. He loves Misfits though.
Okay, cool.
And Mars Volta and At the Drive-In. Even Glassjaw and stuff like that. But, like, once he found Ghost, like, that's just been... It's consumed his life.
You hear that intro to Sector Haze coming from his room all the time?
Yeah.
Dude.
I feel bad for him because his wife's like, it's satanic. And he's
like,
but I can listen to it.
It's mega satanic.
Well, like, you know, he's like he's a Christian. And he has things that have made him be a Christian because he lived, like, a kind of, like, demonic life for a while. Like, I have to have him on to talk about it. But,
that'd be sick.
He listens to this band, you know, and, like, he's just like, I love it. He's like, I love satanic lyrics and stuff, but they don't inspire me to do anything.
They're really smart satanic lyrics. They're really, like, deep, like, I'm guessing, like, the satanic Bible shit.
Well, dude, like, if, other than the fact that I'd go to hell, I'd be a Satanist. It's a badass religion, and they got daycare.
Yeah, they probably do. Christians don't do daycare.
Well, they do.
We'll give you a nursery for 2 hours.
Yeah, but no, dude, like, Satanism is such a smart religion.
Dude, it is. I want to read the book on Satanism.
Dude, I've looked up, like, some stuff from it, like, on the internet, and it's so smart. Like, it's pretty much just about, you know, being a good person, really.
Really?
Yeah. And, you know, doing some weird shit that I don't agree with, but... Like, there's some teachings in there. I feel like you should look at, if you're confused in a religion, you should look at every religion and take bits and bits.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's so many religions that I take from. I like the inner peace thing. I kind of strive for that shit, you know?
Yeah.
That's, like, what I want. I want to be, like, at one with my body and just, like... I just want to be relaxed.
Oh, dude, do you meditate?
No, but I want to start.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
I want to meditate. As fucking dumb as that sounds.
No, dude, you fuck that shit, man.
I feel so dumb saying that shit, but you know what? A nigga want to meditate. Okay?
Dude, 2014's here. I don't give a fuck about anything, man. I'm going to do things that make me feel alive, and meditating does.
I'm going to go goddamn skydiving this year, dude.
I'm going to go in the artificial skydiving. That's what I want to do. Because it's safe.
I want to jump from a motherfucking plane.
I mean, that's fine. I don't.
I would love to fucking just... And I'm free! Free falling! Dude, I'd funk the shit out of that. I'd be up in there. Oh, I believe I can fly. Flap my goddamn wings. The instructor's like, keep your arms still! Keep your arms still! Pull the chute! I'm just like, maybe I wanna die! That's a little freestyle for you.
Oh yeah, dude, like, you should definitely try meditating, because it's... I started meditating whenever I was living at James and Amber's. It's something I would do because, you know, like, I was the only person in the house. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to start meditating. And, you know, you put on some meditation music.
Would you put on a Hatebreed?
No, I looked up, like, Indian, like, culture jams and stuff.
Oh, the real shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, actually really get into it.
Okay.
And all I did was, you know, I turned everything in me off. Like, just let my mind wander. And just listen to everything around me. And now I'm able to, since I've been doing it for so long, I'm able to adapt it to real life. Like, the other day I was walking through the mall, and I was like, let me see how I truly feel about the mall. And I took out my headphones, and I went into a state of meditation where I was still able to walk, pretty much. And I just listened to everything around me, and I fucking hated it. I fucking despise the mall so much. Especially because they have $2 monsters, and that's fucked up.
God damn, dude. I thought it was going to be like a real good, like, coming of age story. Like, you know, I'm okay with them all, but god damn it.
No, I fucking...
Scorsese over here.
I fucking hate it, man. It's fucking stupid. There's all these kids, you know, just running around trying to fuck.
Yeah. Little, let's play butt tag real quick. You fuck.
There's all these fucking people... There's all these people, you know, just shopping for meaningless fucking items. There's... pointless stores in there, pointless kiosks, and I'm just sitting there listening to everything go on and walking, and like I was like, once I got to the movie theater, I was like, I have to get out this door now. And I lit up a cigarette, and I was chugging my Monster, and I was just like, that fucking sucks. And another reason I was doing the meditation thing, because I was like, I had the Monster in hand, and I was like, I'm not going to open this until I get to the other side of the mall, a mile. And I was like, because, you know, I'm trying to not be addicted to this, but I am. And so it was pointless, but I walked with the Monster in hand and, like, just broke as soon as I got to the movie theater. I was like, fuck this! And it might have just been because I wanted the Monster. Truly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, meditation is definitely something you should try, dude.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool. I mean, yeah, I'd try it out. I'm gonna try it out, I think. You never know.
I mean, all you gotta do is just, just sit, put on some, some jams and stuff, and then after a while, take those jams off and just do it in silence. And then you'll just find everything around you, and you'll find where your most peaceful place is. My most peaceful place is here. This is the man cave. My room, not so much. I hate my room. I can't meditate there. It's disturbing.
This is getting weird.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sorry. It's a real experience.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
Girl, I told you. Don't go there. Oh, God. I told you. Don't go there.
Yeah, that happens. Oh, man.
Did you toot?
No.
You tooted.
No, I didn't.
You farted.
No.
I heard it.
I'll let you know. I can probably get one out. No, I can't.
Let it be known.
I need to get mics, that way I can mic up my butt.
There's the mic for you.
Hopefully, I can get enough listeners and enough subscribers on the YouTube, and so I want to get this built up and get some money just to pay for itself. Like, I don't want money for myself from it. I just want it to all
Yeah, for sure.
pay for everything.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Like, me and Tanner are going to start doing skits. I'm getting some wigs soon.
Wigs?
Yeah.
You don't say.
We don't know many women that, like... not to say we don't know funny women, but we don't know ones that could be funny on camera. And that's the problem. We want to find some. But until then, I grew up sneaking into my living room and watching Kids in the Hall episodes.
Oh, did ya?
And then... shut up. And then after that, I watched, whenever I grew up a bit, I watched Wise Kids You Know, and it's like, all these guys can do that, and I love Shakespeare, and that was, all the men were playing women back then. Don't go Jim right now. That is for the other podcast. You save that. You save that when we have you on Geekers.
Okay. Connie.
I don't want to talk to Jim.
Okay. He's in the trap.
We don't do characters here.
Okay.
This is not fucking Geekers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Dude, sorry, dude. I didn't mean to offend you. Why don't you go fucking write a fucking Tumblr blog about it and just bash me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, bruh.
Hey.
Maybe I fucking will. Why don't you go check out a bookstore for once, huh?
I got a book in the mail the other day. Actually, ordered a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you into reading?
Wait, books?
Anything. Are you into writing? Reading certain types of writing?
I read comic books.
Okay, yeah.
I recently acquired a Western novel.
A Western novel?
Yes.
I got some Westerns back here that me and my dad have read. I didn't know you were into those.
They're good.
Yeah?
Most Western novels are great.
Anything Western is pretty fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Wow, so, yeah, do you have an author that you like for the Western novels, or what?
Not really. I'm kind of just getting back into it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to find authors from there?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been into, like, a certain author or anything, like a writer?
Oh, Hunter S. Thompson's the man.
Oh, yeah? Have you read any of his books?
No, dude, yeah. They're weird.
Yeah.
Weird as fuck.
Yeah, I got Fear and Loathing in there.
That's the only one I've read. See?
I want to get the Hell's Angels one.
Yeah.
That one's awesome. Like, have you ever seen any of the interviews with him and the Hell's Angel guys?
No.
They're amazing. They fucking hate him.
He's a dickhead. He's a fucking drug addict, alcoholic. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he's
kind of a pussy, too.
Yeah, he's a big pussy. He wouldn't do shit.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp plays him perfectly.
Eh.
I thought he does, man.
Well, no, in Fear and Loathing, yeah. Rum Diaries, I didn't like it as much.
I liked Rum Diaries.
I like the Rum Diaries as a movie, but I didn't like him as much. Like, I don't know. Like, and I understand, like, he's not as on much drugs as in this one.
Yeah.
But, like, still, I feel like Hunter acted more like Hunter in that. And it's just, I don't know. And Hunter said, like, the only person he wants to play was Johnny Depp, so we're kind of stuck with that.
Hey. But did you see Rango?
Oh, dude, Rango was amazing.
Rango just breaks you down on the right spots, dude.
Rango is one of the best animated movies I've ever seen.
It's so smart. It's so dark. It's so good.
I've only seen it once, and I refuse to watch it again.
Why?
Well, I heard the story about Louis C.K., and
You remember that video that was popular for a while where there was that preacher who was talking. He's preaching and stuff, and then there was just a fart would come in, like on his face. He would make these faces and it just.
No, I didn't.
Someone just edited it together and stuff, and Louis C.K. watched it with one of his friends, and like they laughed so hard, and then they had it on tape, and he locked it in a safe, and they're like, "Why'd you do that?" He's like, "Because it'll never be funnier than it was this one time, and I don't ever want to ruin it. I don't want to do that with Rango because it was so good."
Okay.
Like that's an animated movie that like it was fucking amazing.
A fucking classic, dude.
Yeah. And I'll probably watch it maybe in like 20 years or something, but for now I'm not.
You're content with where you're at.
Yeah. Like, I do that with Billy Madison. I only watch it once a year. Because
it's on all the fucking times, too.
Yeah, but I mean, I will watch it, the uncut, you know.
Oh, the real deal.
Yeah, the real deal once a year, just because that's probably my favorite comedy ever. Like,
really? Okay, all right.
My most quoted one.
It's so good.
He called the shit boot.
Sorry about that. We had a little cutout because of my 420 alarm. There's problems with being a stoner sometimes, but yeah, we were getting to what Philip's plugging. So go back to that. It was with Blood Oath.
BloodOathTX.bandcamp.com. Crackpipe. Moving Forward. Fucking Barbarian. Ironborn. Judiciary. Listen to those bands. Hang out with Tanner Battenfield. Don't smoke weed or drink beers with Juan Torres because he's a pussy. And just live your life, man. Tell your mom you love her.
Hell yeah. That's probably a good way to end it. Well, my plug, of course, is the Pine Box, 510 Big Spring in Midland, if you can go there. Go subscribe to us on YouTube, Geekers Network. Look up Geekers Podcast, the original one that I do with Tanner, and that's the foundation. That's where whenever we get the website, I'll let you know where that is. And yeah, thanks again to Philip for coming. It's been a fun time.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, of course. And we'll listen to episode 1, and we'll have episode 3 out as soon as we can. And thank you. It's been Who the Hell Are You with Dustin Sternlock.